Our war on British tyranny begins tonight. In Boston, brave men fight for the right to govern themselves. Tonight, we fight for freedom. As I bear witness to the sacrifice of this generation, I take great comfort in the memory of our forefathers. Those pioneering men who traveled to these shores seeking a new life. Like the intrepid Captain John Smith and his fellow settlers, we too seek a new world. Not only for ourselves, but for future generations of Americans. As I look back on their endeavors, at the unknown dangers that awaited the pioneers over every rise and behind every tree, I am reminded that I play but a small part in a much greater story.
Ready yourselves, men! Fire! Stay behind cover, men! They're charging again! Steady! Hold the line! Watch the trees, man! On the right!
General and Staff Admiral, sir. Yes, sir. General Staff. Change to range. Retreat.
From the very beginning, there have been hardships, irreplaceable losses. Brothers, fathers, sons lost to war, famine, and disease. And yet our forefathers endured, refusing to give up on the one thing they all believed in so fervently: freedom. Those brave men built a future from an inhospitable land, taming it and making it their own. But the wild land was not the only threat. The natives were a constant menace, lurking at their borders, always ready for battle. It became obvious that until borders were clearly established, peace would continue to be elusive.
You must lead the early settlers to establish Jamestown as a safe and prosperous settlement in this dangerous new world. From time to time, the British government will issue various missions to perform. As you complete these missions, the wealth and security of Jamestown will improve, and your influence throughout the whole of the new world will expand. Having survived the immediate threat posed by the native tribes, your settlers have already gained valuable combat experience. A message box will inform you when this building has been constructed. This is Jamestown, the capital. You have entered a unit into the recruitment queue. A message box will inform you when this unit is ready to use. This is your army. The highlighted area represents the...
March!
New units have been recruited. Left-click to select Jamestown.
Troops, forward!
Oh, you have successfully built a peasant farm and local fishery in the Jamestown region. Jamestown should now grow and prosper, so it's time to deal with the threat from local native tribes. Your next compulsory mission is to capture the village of Werawakamoku.
Make ready! March! Sir, your orders? Make ready for battle! Men! Forward! My lord? Rats in a cage. Lifting siege!
Oh, you have successfully captured the village of Werawakamoku and are well on the way to reducing the threat to Jamestown. The condition of victory for completing this episode is to capture the village of Shakamakson. There is often a choice of building types to construct in a resource slot.
Immediately! March! Forwards! Forward! March! Men! Forward! Crush them! Forward! Lord, we shall win. Undaunted, undefeated. Your Majesty? Onwards! March! Battalions ready! Your orders, Your Majesty. Form line for battle!
In guard mode, units fight defensively, try to maintain their formation when attacked, and don't pursue the enemy if they run away. Not all units can guard. Found in the bottom right of the screen, the guard mode button toggles on and off for selected troops.
Militia! Colonial! Militia! 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 Colonial! Militia! 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 No! Yes, sir! No! Right away! No! Yes, sir! Militia! 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 Colonial militia! Militia! General Staff, report. Very good.
Enemy cavalry are readying an attack.
Your humble servant.
As population growth is slow here, it is recommended that you upgrade farms or bring lower-class taxes down.
Forward for crown and country! Ready for orders. By the left! Forward!
As population growth is slow here, it is recommended that you upgrade.
Ready for orders. The swine rot in the sty. Galleons ready. Your Majesty? March! The siege is lifted.
As time went by, hostilities between the natives and settlers began to fade, and more ships carrying the hopeful arrived daily. Over the next 100 years, the population swelled, and the fight for territory began. Both the British and the French set their sights on the valuable Ohio Valley. And when the French built a line of forts across the valley, I was sent to demand the instant withdrawal of their troops. They refused, and the British retaliated by sending an army under General Braddock to take the valley by force. I was unlucky enough to be an officer in that army. Braddock's limited knowledge of his surroundings and his refusal to listen to counsel led to his downfall. He marched us straight into a French ambush. Our men were massacred. The cries of the wounded still haunt my dreams. This terrible loss encouraged the British to take a closer look at the tactics and cunning employed by their native allies. Use of these warriors and their knowledge of the land would prove to be the key to claiming the Ohio Valley.
The French have established a series of forts in the Ohio Valley. These forts are well defended and will be difficult to take through military force alone. Perhaps the Iroquois tribe to the north will provide you with some much-needed assistance.
Ready for orders. Waiting for your orders.
Your Majesty.
Men, forward.
Now that you have negotiated an alliance with the Iroquois, you will be able to recruit native warriors to bolster your armies.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir?
Sir.
Onward! by the left. March! Men ready. Forward. March!
We're a fleet, not an army. Ships sail on water, my lord.
Yes, sir. Forward! March! Forward! For crown and country!
Your orders, Your Majesty?
Anything more?
Your humble servant.
Arms!
Aye, aye, sir. That's land, sir. This is a ship, sir.
Sir.
Battalions ready!
As a result, artillery is able to target an area of ground whether or not enemy troops occupy it. In this way, it can deny areas of the battlefield to the enemy, flush out hidden units, or destroy When targeting men with artillery, pick out the enemy's best units. They die just as easily as the rabble.
Yes, my lord?
There is unused land suitable for plantations in this region. Building plantations.
Troops, make ready. March.
Your Majesty.
Forward, march. Raise the flag. Siege works underway. Settlement under siege. Target under siege, sir.